Hey guys, it's Ryu, and this video is about Fragadelphia 5 and why I believe Fragadelphia 6 is going to be the North American proving grounds until Fragadelphia 7. So this past weekend from Friday until Sunday, Fragadelphia 5 took place in Philadelphia. There were, I believe, 24 teams registered, which is a very, very good number for a LAN event. It was a non-BYOC, so there were 20 computers, enough for 4 teams to play on at the same time, an entire group. There were 6 groups of 4. The computers ran the game great. The monitors were 144 hertz. The setup was pretty quick and easy. And I'll admit, going into this event, in my mind, I was like, it's just going to be a bunch of pug teams, not super competitive. Then I showed up and realized that I think there were 6 premier teams or premier team pugs. Like our team was a pug for this event, but there were like 4 or 5 premier teams that had their whole rosters there, like full teams. And then the top 2 teams, Tempo and I don't remember, Wicked Masterminds was the AZK and Swag pug. 2 teams that were full of pro players at this event. So 24 teams, 8 of which are very high level competition. And in speaking with Sasquatch, who is the event organizer, I realized that the quality of this event, the all the way through, from the computers to the setup to the teardown to the brackets to the the way everything was scheduled and run, the amount of giveaways they did from their sponsors, the amount of giveaways other people were doing, that this is the place that I think teams can come to now to prove themselves on LAN, which is why I believe Fragadelphia 6 is that event that if you're a team or a player that people call or think is you're an online player, you're an onliner, whatever, Fragadelphia 6 is where you need to be. The cost to go from West Coast to Newark, New Jersey, which is a major international airport, for Sasquatch himself was like $300, and then he took a $20 train ride from New Jersey into Philadelphia. From there, he had an Uber for like $5 to get to the venue, and a lot of the teams did an Airbnb house. So they had all 5 of their players in a house sharing the, whatever the cost of that house was. So the total cost to get to this event is pretty low, especially compared to some other events. The quality of competition is extremely high. It's a non-BYOC, and there's really no excuse to not attending this for Fragadelphia 6. Now, I don't know when that's going to take place. I know Sasquatch and I were talking for quite a while, it felt like, and he had mentioned that he's trying to get more computers to maybe do 2 full groups at a time. I mean, it's incredible if that actually happens, that you can have 8 teams playing at once on non-BYOC computers in North America with a very low, entry fee, a relatively small cost to attend, and against the quality of competition of someone like AZK or Swag. I mean, that's unheard of right now. So I wanted to make this video because I see the threads all the time where people are like, oh, there's so much talent and Pro League is just recycling the same people over and over, and the young gun doesn't get a chance. There's nowhere he can prove himself. Well, Fragadelphia 6 is going to be where you can prove yourself. And I'm assuming Fragadelphia 7 and Fragadelphia 8 and 9 and 10 are going to be those opportunities for a player or team to get proven on LAN. And again, against high-level competition. So I wanted to make this video just to kind of call that out. I think that the event this past weekend was an absolute blast. I know I made a point of trying to introduce myself to most, if not all, the people that I could that were there. I know the stereotype of gamers is everybody just kind of stares at their shoes. So I kind of made a point of shaking hands, like, hey, I'm so and so. What was your name? What was your alias? What team you on? I met a lot of cool people that way. And I would encourage you, if you attend this event or an event like this in the future, that you kind of do the same, because there's a base level of commonality that's easy to break the ice with, right? Like, we're all there because we play CSGO or we love CSGO and we're competitive, right? It's very easy to have that conversation knowing the person next to you is probably exactly the same with respect to the reasons that they're there. So I had a blast. There's so many people I couldn't even give all the shout outs. If you were somebody that I was tweeting, like, hey, come say hi here, and you actually tweeted back and you came and you shook my hand, I really appreciate that. If not, I think I shook so many hands and met so many people there. We gave away, I think I did maybe somewhere between $500 and $700 of mice. I gave away some shirts from Enemy, my team sponsor. We did some Kusta coasters. We gave out some coasters, which was pretty fun. Um, I mean, just had an absolute blast, and it's just to me, it's another reminder of how awesome this game is. It plays so much better at LAN. It's hard to even describe. But when you're at an event like this, there's people screaming. There's so much hype. There's the competition is great. You get to watch somebody like AZK just casually decide he's going to be the dominant opper in a server that has a player like Shazam, who's considered one of the better ops in North America. And you watch Swag just dealing people in the face like they're bots in a deathmatch server. It was just such an awesome event overall, and I really hope that I can get all five of my team, the whole starting five of our team to attend the next one. That's currently the plan, and I hope that you can get your team, regardless of the level that you're at, a whole starting five lineup to attend the next event, because I think that is the proving ground. The quality of competition is probably just going to get higher. The prize pot's going to get higher. It's just going to continue to get better and better every time. And I know some of the things that Sasquatch has planned, and I'm really looking forward to them. And hopefully, I'll see you at the next event if I didn't see you at this one. And appreciate you guys watching.